Hey there, it's David Alley from the XL Morning Show. We're here at the Grizzly Gala at the Montana Grizzly encounter between Livingston and Bozeman, and we've got Casey Anderson with us, who's actually one of the founders of this place. What year are we talking about?
2002.
So it goes back a long time ago. Yeah. What was here before? Like anything? Did you guys build all of this?
We did. We built everything. It was just a field of weeds.
No kidding.
Field of weeds and a field of dreams. They build it, they'll come.
Yeah, and
so
they did.
How many bears did you start out with?
The original bear was Brutus. He was kind of the first rescue, the first bear we had here on the site. So yeah, he's 17 years old now. He's just a little cub when we rescued him, and ever since then, we now have 5 bears. We've had a few over the years, and yeah, it's just ever growing. In fact, we just rescued our first little, not our first. We just rescued a little cub.
That's Max, right?
Max,
yeah, we saw Max.
We met Max.
Yeah,
great.
Football. Yeah.
He is a football.
He's catching on quick though. I mean, you guys just got him, and he's already responding well. He seems like he's getting used to things.
Oh yeah, no, he loves it. He's, you look at my pants here. I usually am a pretty clean guy, but that's just, a couple minutes with Max, and he wants to get rowdy.
I got a 4-year-old. Same thing happens. So you're obviously a wildlife, photographer, filmmaker. Is it just bears that you do, or do you do all kinds of different wildlife?
No, I mean, I specialize in predators, essentially, so I go over the world to be like tigers, lions, anything, anywhere.
What's your favorite to kind of work with?
I mean, bears are awesome, because I know them quite well. I know them on a different level, What's so cool about what I do is I get to go out into the wild and film grizzly bears, and then I get to come home, back to sanctuary, and hang out with grizzly bears. So what I learned here is with body language.
Help.
Yeah, I'll go out there and I'll apply what I've learned here out in the wild, and it helps me with my filmmaking.
Was it always bear? Like, how'd you get involved in bears? Like, why the fascination with bears?
I mean, being a Montana kid, 5th generation Montana guy, went out with my parents, walking around. My dad was a mountain man, ran into bears all the time. They were our neighbors. And, bears are one of those animals like great white sharks where people are afraid of them. It's our fault. If you look at a movie or the headlines, headlines like great white shark, eat somebody, or a grizzly bear maul somebody. That's the only time we ever hear about it.
They only get the bad press.
They get really bad press. Yeah. Then movies sensationalize them. So what I had gotten to know from my encounters out in the wild was that bears are very different than them, and that's what kind of the founding idea behind Montana Grizzly Encounter is rescuing bears that have not a chance to be out in the wild, don't have. They can't be out there, they don't have that chance to do what they need to do, and give them a good place to live and let people come see who they really are. And it's our hope that people will, instead of fear them, learn to respect them. And people who are here are going to Yellowstone or they live in the area, so it's important to teach them who their neighbors are, and we're hoping that they'll react accordingly.
So what are the odds of us, I know you're supposed to be, you want to be prepared and you got bear spray and all of that, but like what are really the odds of me encountering a grizzly in the wild if I'm like out hiking?
It's pretty slim. As long as you're making noise and doing the right things, they'll hear you or smell you and they'll run away.
So because they don't want to encounter you.
Right, they're more afraid of you than you are of them.
So how far will a bear be able to smell you?
Pretty crazy, actually. They have a sense of smell 7 times stronger than a bloodhound. 1,000 times stronger than humans. 3 miles without any wind. Say that peak over there.
So they know.
Oh yeah, if you had a jar of peanut butter and opened it up and there was a bear over there and there was no wind, you could smell it.
Wow.
Yeah. So, yeah, you're on the radar.
Yeah, they know about us before we know about them.
Huh, interesting. All right, well, you're here to speak today. What are you going to talk about?
I'm going to talk about some of my, recent encounters in the wild. And in fact, I'm going to talk about an encounter I had with a female grizzly that charged me. And it was on camera. We happened to be rolling when it went down, and used bear spray very effectively. And it's one of those things, like, when you hear about bear spray, it's like, does this stuff really work? But seeing can be believing. So I'll be showing the clip about that and talking about that whole scenario.
Were you scared?
No. Me and my team had gone through this, over and over. Like, what will we do if this happens? And we almost becomes muscle memory. And when it went down, everybody did exactly what we talked about. And you just go into this plan, right? And the plan worked.
I think I'd drop the spray. I'd have it. I'd be prepared. I'd be like, oh my god.
It's pretty common. You'll panic.
Yeah.
So it is one of those things. Before you go into bear country, I think being prepared as much as you can be. Tools, but even mentally prepared is a big part of it.
Awesome. Casey Anderson, check out his film. I'm guessing you're all over YouTube, right?
Oh yeah. There's
Yeah.
lots of stuff on there, yeah.
You can Google him too. All right, thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.